We're cooking up some recipes, gonna give them a spin. If you're messing with top rope chefs, you can never win. We'll be leaving you in the kitchen, wishing you were beaten, battered, and fried. And we'll be cooking up some main dishes, desserts, and yummy things on the side. Can you take the heat? 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 Can you take the heat?
Top Rope Chef.
Welcome to Top Rope Chef, the podcast where two hosts cook against each other for food domination. This month is coming to an end. We finally cooked a midnight snack. What did we cook? You'll find out. My name is Bradley Jones. With me, as always, Jaclyn Maynard.
Hi, Brad. How you doing?
Doing great. Feeling cooked.
I had to come in with really low energy.
I'll say this. We talked about how we ate all these yesterday. I had some weird dreams last night from eating all these weird foods. I tell you what, I had the weirdest dreams. Weird and wild.
Was it about any of these foods that you ate?
No, but food was incorporated into the dreams. Yeah,
Really?
I was in like a camp, and there was like people like preparing all these like coolers full of food for like a picnic, and it was just like I don't even know where this dream came from.
Wow, I don't think I remembered my dreams last night. Which I don't know if that's the food or what, but
maybe you
that's
had
funny.
more mild food than I had. My stuff was a little more ping-pongy. Yours
What?
having egg dreams.
Yeah. Oh, that's maybe why I didn't remember it. Oh, Ridley Scott dreams. So we talked about cooking stuff, and we cook stuff for some other stuff, but this is just a cooking one.
Yeah.
Now, when you're cooking midnight snacks, do you have any like rules or things you need to be aware of?
Good question. So my oven has a shut-off timer, which will turn the oven off. In addition to so I can dodge some bullets by making sure that oven turns off on its own.
Why did they stop doing that? I need that so bad.
Yeah.
That was my stipulation with all these recipes is I have to be able to stand there and cook it, prepare it from start to finish without my attention getting taken away, or else it's going to burn and cause a fire.
So it'll still make an annoying beeping sound unless you go up to it and hit cancel or stop on the thing.
Okay.
So it's still like alerts you to be like, hey, there was food in here. I'm not on anymore, but the food's still in there.
Yeah.
Hey, just so you know.
I've heard of people leaving stuff in their oven. I know people rather who've left stuff in their oven and forgot about it. Mm-hmm. And it's just turned into like a mold village inside. Like it wasn't on, but yeah. Not great.
When I was with roommates, I was like constantly having to hound the oven to make sure like whatever someone would turn it off after they cooked whenever they were cooking. But
terrifying.
It's like, how long has this oven been on? Like 3 hours. I'm like, why didn't you just turn the oven off?
Overnight, 3 days.
Sometimes it's not like a nice reflex to like hit that cancel button, you know? But
it's not. I leave the oven on sometimes. I just use it a lot, so I catch it pretty quick.
Yeah, you're in the kitchen enough where you're looking around for more snacks while you'll take a look at the oven. And like, okay.
Absolutely. I'm in there all the time.
I took a page out of your book, though, and I microwave this. Does that count as cooking? I think so.
There are microwave cookbooks, so you can make that argument, and I will let you have it. Also, we could have just shuffled these recipes around, and they could have fit in other categories.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, so what did you do?
I made Brad's. This is my recipe, my thing, my secret snack. This is one of the reasons I chose this category was to introduce this, to unleash this snack onto the people.
All right, the people want it. What is it?
Brad's Chachos.
Chachos?
Chip nachos. Potato chip nachos. Potato chips covered in cheese, microwaved.
What? That sounds delicious.
It's so good!
Brad has pushed himself away from his table, hands on his head like a cartoon character.
Jaclyn, when I found this secret treat, I wanted nachos real bad. All I had was potato chips in the house, and I was like, I'm gonna just go for it. And guess what? It was a winner like you wouldn't believe. And if you want to get fancy with these, if you want to do like a supreme sour cream, put some beefs, cut some peppers, do some tomatoes, you got what I call muchachos.
Oh my God, it's so good. Did you try them both ways? Or did you?
I've made muchachos in the past, but for a quick midnight snack, I recommend just a chacho. Just a little bit of some cheese and some chips. If you got a little sour cream, go for it. If you want to do a little extra, if you got some, it's fine. But you just need the cheese and the chips.
Yeah. And the chips hold up in the microwave.
Oh, you tell it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
I recommend wavy.
You would.
I recommend a wavy or ripple.
Okay.
But I mean, you could probably do a kettle if you want to get. But it just seems like it's harder to eat, like when you grab one. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I like your choice of chip. It sounds great.
Better Made.
Do you dip it? Do you do dips? Well, yeah, Better Made is the chip.
The dip is on top. You put the sour cream or you do whatever. You put the guac. You put whatever you want on top. It's just it's nachos. It's nachos, Jaclyn.
I want guac and nacho potato. What did you call muchacho? I want muchacho.
Muchacho. You bring muchachos to a party. That's a set piece.
It's also really fun to say.
It's so fun to say.
Muchachos. All right. So I'm going to guess this is a 5-star recipe for you.
This is the best midnight snack I've ever created.
Oh, my God. Oh, it looks so... it's so simple, too.
Simple.
I love the simplicity of it.
Cheese and chips. Call it a day. Put it in the microwave. 30 seconds.
30 seconds? All right.
And I got a nice little plate. I got a nice little personal snack, and I'm done.
I wouldn't be done, but it sounds great.
Yeah, sometimes the chachos can fill a whole plate, especially if I'm sharing them, but, you know.
Yeah.
Man.
That sounds amazing. And I already can think of all the toppings that you can put on it. And I bet they're all delicious because they're salty chips. So everything with salty chips is delicious.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So, Brad, you won.
What did you cook, Jaclyn?
So I took it a different way. I was calling it a grilled cheese, but I was scolded, and it's apparently a melt. So I made a melt.
Ooh, yeah.
Because
tuna melt,
of the night,
patty melt.
Yeah. Because middle of the night, I'm thinking I want to do, like, if I only listen to my belly, like my stomach, then I want to go and get fast food and just get burgers. So instead of that, I made a big, what did I call it? A Big Mac melt.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you grill cheese, some roast, I did turkey, but roast turkey, American cheese, and some minced onions.
Yeah.
And then in a separate pan, you do an open-faced grilled cheese with more cheese and turkey. Then when the open-faced one is done, you put Thousand Island dressing on it and some shredded iceberg lettuce.
Wow.
Close it up so it's a triple decker.
Wow.
Cut it.
Wow.
Eat it. So good.
Wow.
Sorry to yell in your ear.
I want a side of chachos with that Big Mac melt.
Yes, that's the meal. That is the ultimate midnight snack meal. Chachos and a Big Mac melt.
It's a food truck. It's a food truck meal right there for sure.
Yeah, it is. And I've done this with bread, and I've also done it with like corn tortillas when I didn't have bread. So like a quesadilla, Big Mac quesadilla type thing, if you will. Also amazing. And you like dip the sauce instead of putting it on. But 5 stars, so good. I wouldn't. I have done this so many times, and I will continue to do it so many more times. It's such a tasty snack.
Hot sandwich is a great midnight snack. Turkey does. Yep, you get a little bit of that tryptophan.
Yep, whatever that is.
Grilled cheese. That's a great midnight snack. I love it. I do
that all the time.
Any grilled sandwich.
Yeah. And you gotta. I think if it's a midnight snack, you gotta lean into the midnight part of it and do American cheese.
Yeah.
It just melts. So
it's the perfect melting cheese. It just melts. It just wants to be melted.
It is. I'm pretty sure I probably hated on American cheese in past episodes, but it's really tasty.
It's a topic of conversation when I bring it up around people because I there's specific places I like American cheese as a burger, and then eggs for whatever reason. My dad made eggs growing up, and we put American cheese on them.
Yep.
So
also breakfast pizza. Traditionally, a lot of times they use...
For the last 1,000 years of breakfast pizzas, the Pilgrims put American cheese on there. None of these years make any sense.
I know, yeah. But it turns into like a sauce because it's whatever beast it is. It's not like a cheese, but it's like it turns into a sauce on its own. It's a very useful product.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did have problems with my cat wanting to eat it, all of it. I don't know how she does it. Pops in and out and just gets a lick here and there. But
yeah, I had a cat at my parents' house that would jump on the countertops and eat the butter if it was left out. So we had to hide the butter.
I am also in that stage now.
We had to hide the butter in the microwave. It's the only place the cat wouldn't get it.
That's a good place. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, she
gets up there. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Can't leave anything out. Little sneaky critters.
So it sounds like we saved both of our best recipes for last.
I feel like that. I feel like that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
we had some experiments, maybe, we did. But that I failed real bad with that mug cake. That thing. Maybe is there a way to ever? I don't even want to relegate, bring it up again. What's it? Yeah, I don't. We don't need to talk about it again.
Just make a cake. Just make a cake.
There's no reason to bring it up again.
Yeah.
Is there any midnight snack that you eat that we didn't cook or you can think of?
I mean, I touched on the Oreos and
the Oreos and peanut butter for sure.
But that
cookies.
We haven't mentioned.
Cookies is a big midnight snack.
Just cookies in general, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, I love those little. I tell you what.
You
got the prospector character in my head. Those like wafer cookies with like the cream in the middle of just the plain wafer. They make a gluten-free lemon one, and it is so good with some like lemon herbal tea at night. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite ones. What's your go-to cookie snack?
Wow. I mean,
any
Girl Scout cookie is usually like when that's around. When that's around, yeah. We tend not to have cookies in the house because they just disappear when they. I know, right? When they are here, but
yeah. Do you keep your Girl Scout cookies in the freezer, or do you keep them in the pantry?
Mint ones go in the freezer, but everything else goes in the pantry.
That's what I've heard. The mint ones in the freezer every time, and the peanut butter, the tag-along ones too.
Yeah, those are okay in the freezer for sure.
The mint ones are a must, though.
You know what? I'll just eat like a carrot too. It doesn't have to be like a secret, unhealthy snack. I'll eat something quick and easy that's in the fridge.
We didn't talk about any healthy snacks. Midnight snacks.
You had an apple.
I mean, it's typically not.
Apples are great. An orange.
I do actually. And apples, I think, taste better when you slice them. And I'll put in that extra little 30 seconds of effort and slice it, and I'll eat an apple in the middle of the night for sure.
It's been a minute, but like a little box of raisins.
Ooh, raisins are good sometimes.
Yeah.
At night, yeah. Nature's candy.
Nature's.
I think that's a Parks and Rec joke.
A banana can get you by.
I don't think I've ever done a banana.
Banana at night? Put a little peanut butter on there, maybe? You want to make a real midnight
you brought me back in with the peanut butter. If you put peanut butter on a thing, does that automatically make it a midnight snack, do you think?
I feel like it's close. Peanut butter is like the magic like snacking spread.
It's like, like after... What's the time that the gremlins eat? Is it after midnight they turn weird? Okay, well, after 10 p.m. or 9 p.m., you add peanut butter to stuff, and it turns into like an amazing midnight snack.
I think it has to be like the number one midnight snack food.
I would guess. Based on when I was like coaching people.
Like you think it's like chocolate
stuff,
or chips, but like peanut butter is what you want.
It is peanut butter out of the jar. Or, peanut butter and apple slices. Oh, you put some little mini marshmallows on there.
Wow.
Tie it all together.
Sometimes I'll put the peanut butter in like a bowl and I'll like heat it up for a little bit, make it nice and soft and melty.
Ooh.
It's a little bit easier to eat that way.
I have never thought to try that.
It's good.
It sounds great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, peanut butter does just turn into its own dip. What a great food. Do you have a brand that you're loyal to that you...
Jif Natural. I'm a Jif Natural guy. I get the most bang for the buck.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one that you have to stir?
Nope. No stir. No stir on this one.
Okay. Smooth, crunchy?
I have one of each, because you never know.
Okay. Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks when it comes to peanut butters.
That's true. That's true. The cheap peanut butter that has a lot of sugar in it, that's a really good one for the snacks.
I've never had like a Peter Pan. I don't think I've ever had a Skippy. Oh. Never had a Skippy.
Oh, what? I think the Peter Pan is the one I usually buy. It's so good.
I've never had that. It scares me. I don't know.
It's so tasty.
What's Peter Pan doing out there having peanut butter? He's not eating peanut butter in the movie.
There's salt. There's sugar. Whew.
You find a hook in there, or like a crocodile? What's going on with that peanut?
I wouldn't care. I would still buy it and eat it. It would not stop me at all. Well, I would like to hear what other people like to cook for their midnight snack, their favorite midnight snack, or if they've cooked any of the ones that we've mentioned since we've been talking about this for a month.
And if you do have an ingredient that you just keep coming back to snack on,
Yeah,
we're
not done with snacks.
We didn't get really into dips. I'm a big dipper.
We didn't.
When I can get into the midnight snack world.
We might have to do a dip month or a midnight dip crossover. We got lots of ideas.
So many ideas. Yeah. We got months ahead of us of food experimentation. Take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the Top Rope Chef. The Top Rope Chef.
Yeah. Bye.